Good evening, everybody. There's a saying, words are few when the heart is full. And I am in that kind of a stage and I don't know how I am going to speak. My heart is full because the way in which Sucheta and Debashish have taken this initiative of having this seminar it is very, very personally, it is very, I don't know how I have to express, appeasing to me. I am so happy for the initiative, interest and they have taken in documentation and promoting this. And so, first of all, I thank Sucheta and Debashish for having provided such a platform to present my passion, craziness or whatever, madness, whatever you call for documentation to an august audience like you. It is also very satisfying, happy to see a lot of people, very seniors, seniors, I am just looking at it, there is a good mix. So I am happy to be here. Then we start. And before I start, I want to tell one thing. I am not a chartered accountant, nor an MBA in finance, and I am not aware of any accounting or finance jargon either. Therefore, my talk will be devoid of such jargons. It will be layman's language, so much so, if there are some wrong terminologies used, please excuse me, because I am sure there are some chartered accountants and lawyers here also. So, it is written from a layman point of view, having learned it from practical experience. That's how it is.
No matter who you are, an engineer, a doctor, a model, or a businessman, your life revolves around papers and documents, some of which you cannot dare to lose. Bank statements, investment papers, car documents, all kinds of bills. Obviously, some certificates, and not to mention, papers that prove your identity. These papers are definitely important to you. But your work schedule no longer allows you to take proper care of them. You neglect, procrastinate, and eventually place them in a corner. Days and months pass by. Everything is happy and smooth. Until the day arrives when you need some of them urgently. All hell breaks loose. Search all drawers, all files, all cabinets. Make everyone put their detective skills to use. And maybe, if you are lucky, you'll find what you're looking for. Or maybe not. In such a chaos, don't you wish you had someone who had arranged it for you when you couldn't? Well, your wish just came true.
I will be dwelling on these topics: documentation, the why, how and what. Then documentation is a pain. Reason why income tax scrutiny is a pain. Reason for income tax scrutiny, maintaining your documents the right way. Then normal terms, bank statement, email management and general tips. These are the topics of which I propose to cover. I also thank Amit Patel who introduced me to Sucheta, and the whole thing has happened. Thank you. And he has been he is equally passionate, and I will take his help whenever I need in today's session. Hope I can take you for And documentation encompasses a lot of the identity documents, educational, professional, career, employment, then bank accounts, insurance, investments, property, inheritance, will, and then domestic master. There are a lot of things happening so domestic health master, jewellery master, there are a lot of master files we maintain for our clients. And the main important ones are written here. There are about 15, 16 subjects, topics like this. But today we are going to talk only about documentation related to income tax returns, scrutiny, etc. etc. What type of documents are we looking for? Crystal clear documents which are self-explanatory. If you maintain that kind of documentation, you don't have to be bothered about scrutiny. Anytime income tax officer or anybody calls you, you can peacefully, with confidence face him, answer all queries, because you have nothing to hide. Your paper documentation is so perfect. So it helps you have comfortable sleep without worrying yourself. Even, the paper should speak by themselves. So you know whether even your chartered accountant will be able to manage, or anybody, even in the absence of the taxpayers, somebody else will be able to answer the queries. That's the kind of documentation that I have been aiming at, and I can say I have fairly achieved also. Then how do we do it? As I said, I have no magic wand, nor is it a rocket science. Then what do we do? There are some simple methods which I will go through. Then you will realize it's certainly not a rocket. It is doable by everybody. But there is a mental block of people. Paper means something rubbish. Is documentation a pain? How many people consider it's a pain? But my experience shows at least 90% of the people feel it's a pain. I have seen it. I have seen the way they handle paper. That itself shows how keen or passionate or happy or unhappy about dealing with paper. And then today's objective is to convert this pain into a pleasure. You should all be, if you go back saying that from tomorrow I will do my filing properly and be ready to face any such query, then I think my mission is more than successful. Then if we are not ready with papers, what does it do? If you get a notice from the ITO, what happens? Anxiety, tension, pressure. No, we should avoid this. So long as we have watertight papers to answer his queries, you have no problem. Next. Why is this happening? There is a built-in inertia. Paper handling I have seen for the last 55 years in the corporate world. Managing paper, the way they handle papers, I get hurt when people crumble papers. The way people, I used to head the HR in some organization. People come for interview, you have a hard copy of the biodata. They will give like this. At that time itself, my evaluation is over of people. Then today, I have been speaking for the last 3 years after associating with MFA to a lot of clients, and many people say that this is digital era, gone on the days of paper era. But digital does not come on its own. Digital is derived from something hard. Unless we reach a stage where everything is digital, you get birth certificate digitally, you get your graduation certificate, everything is online, and you don't have any paper. If we reach that stage, maybe this is all futile and absolutely rubbish. But that, I think, for a country like India, it will take at least another 15-20 years, I hope. So for the next 15-20 years at least, I see documentation is will play a very essential role in the life of common man. Then people have some error. I have my CA, I give it to him, everything to him, he knows. See, there is a lack of interest. It is my income, it is my money, I should be careful. But that urge should be there to be transparent, to be clear, to walk dignifiedly to the income tax officer and face him. But there is a tendency to reduce tax as much as possible by normal means, rightful means, and also by, unfortunately, by some foul means also. And one of the basic problems, in my opinion, is filing or how paper management is never taught in schools. I don't know about the current curriculum, but I don't think there is anything which is necessary. We deal with papers day in and day out, important papers, identity papers, passport, all sorts of documents, but I don't think it is given that kind of weightage which should. This habit of handling papers properly should be inculcated in children right from the beginning. What is the paper, how to do, how to punch, how paper should not be crumpled, your book should be kept. They say book should be kept neat, but loose papers. The importance of handling papers is not taught to children. I think we need to do that. When an income tax notice comes for scrutiny, many people have a lot of discomfort. Why? Because they have no supporting, they don't know where the papers are. Some people have not been transparent, they don't reveal everything. See, primarily we should accept, if you shy away from law, at one stage or the other it is going to chase you. So one of my fundamental principles, and which I propagate also, is to be transparent as much as possible. Then half the battle, you don't have to be worried. Only when we try to do things which are not legally right, we try to take some protection under some loopholes of the law, then you are inviting problems. I have been dealing with CA firms also for the last 3 years more actively. Many of the CAs also feel that the clients do not give the right kind of attention, they do not disclose full things, then there is no meaning. At the crisis time they come back with certain, I don't know if Amit will agree with me, they come with certain things only when scrutiny comes. So if you are transparent and clear, and then you have no worry. That is also necessary. So this is not a rocket science, this is not a magic wand. You should be honest and transparent. That's what I am trying to say. And as I said, paper management, everything, keep here and there. And some people say, I have everything. But everything where? You should have it when you require it. If that is not happening, having all the papers and not having is one and the same. As a layman, when a case is taken up for scrutiny, I feel the ITO, I again say that, chartered accountants, please excuse me if I go wrong. My information is that they want to ensure that you have disclosed all your income. They want to ensure that the expenses you have claimed are well within the normal permissible limits and are fair and are supported by proper documentation and things like that. If your income is proved beyond doubt, one battle is won. Next, if your expenses are reasonable and are supported by documents, again documents, there is no worry at all. Then the other things, normal income tax, whatever rebates are claimed, advance tax paid, TDS challenge, TDS remittance, deducted have been remitted or not. These are the things they look for. Okay, these are the problems. Then how do we maintain the documents in the right way? That's what we will see now. How many of you give documents to the CA? I think June 30th or July 31st is the normal time. How many people give it by 15th April? Anyone who gives papers by 15th April? Great. There is one exception like me. What are the papers? That's what if you go through the list, these are the papers a CA wants. And is that a rocket science? Again, no. Previous year's ITR acknowledgement. Now we are moving into digital era, so some may not be relevant, but still. Current year income statement, Form 16, 16A, bills raised, cash vouchers, check vouchers, bank statement, advance tax challenge, TDS challenge, TDS certificates, investments, etc., etc. And how difficult it is to maintain such papers? It's not. I'll just do it. Taxation. You have one box file I am sure you can do that. Keep a box file and have some dividers. Dividers. Next slide. The previous slide, sorry. Previous, yes. That's all. Here are the dividers. Put them when you bring any paper relating to income tax, put them on top of a file and put it to the right flap whenever you get time, which can be once in a month or whatever. Do you agree? How many of us do that? You have a file? So the task becomes, you send some papers by June, then it comes back queries, then you run around for Form 16 or Form 16A, whatever it is, some bills are not there, receipts are not there. Then last minute it puts pressure on the CA also, which is uncalled for. And CS, dealing with CS also, I have learned that 70% of the tax returns come in the last 15 days. 70%. Because procrastination is a normal disease which everyone suffers. Yeah, time, July, they will extend it, definitely. People are hopeful. On 29th of June, they will say, "Nahi, ho jayega." So this kind of feeling also is responsible for creating an avoidable problem, causing tension, anxiety, etc. And in the process, you may miss certain things, and when it comes for scrutiny, you are in problem. Anyone has to comment on any of these things? Oh, question clear. Okay. The first point I said in scrutiny is income. Income, I am sure there are Tally packages available or some other software. There may be generating. But I have been doing, whenever I have been involved in filing returns of my family members, I maintain an Excel sheet which shows the income source, the check number, check date, and the check date of deposit of the check, and the check date on which the check has been realized, who is the payer, what for it is paid, what is the gross amount, what is the TDS net. If you look at that Excel statement, it gives a clear-cut view of the total income. We don't do that. I don't know how the CS manage, what sort of information they give for the income tax return, but I have been maintaining an Excel sheet and it has been going on excellently well. So, professional pay, GST is central, GST is paid, gross total including GST and CGST and SGST, then TDS deducted and net receipt. If you maintain this kind of a statement, which is not difficult at all, the IT also feels you are taking an earnest effort to help him do his job better and faster. Okay, good. Thank you. Supplementary. Now, we are in digital era, but whenever I have been personally filing, digital was not that popular. For every income tax return, I have a lot of supporting. I have one spiral bound file which will show my sources of income, my expenses, TDS remittance, TDS deducted, TDS challans received, including copies of checks received. I used to send these to the income tax officer along with the return. Those days when I was doing it on my own, I had never involved a CA. At that time, I used to send even copies of the check, which I met this ITO later. He said it establishes your credentials and also the transparency. So it helps, and it only shows that we have nothing to hide. For every year, now this is my daughter's return. First tax return was done in the year assessment, accounting year 98-99, assessment year 99. 7 years I filed myself without any CS assistant. And in the last year, I get a notice from the assistant commissioner saying you are required to meet the undersigned. I also was worried. What do I do? I've been taking so much pains to do it so meticulously with all facts and figures. Still, why does he want to see me? So I approached a CA. He said, you first go and see him and then see if there are problems, I will help you. I went and met the assistant commissioner. He just had casual talk and said, are you a CA? No, I am not a CA. Then who is preparing these returns for you? I said, I myself. Then he said, during the last 25 years of my service, I have not seen a return like this. If people submit return like this, our job is much easier, much easier. He said that. And he was surprised when I said I am not a CA or, for that matter, not even a commerce graduate. So I have not done anything. I have only presented facts without concealing anything. That's what I said. So I have for each year, this much papers, 7 years income tax return will be revealed. After 70 years, they come and ask me, you take that particular year, give it to him, everything is self-explanatory. And is it a problem to spiral bind and keep it? Many people keep everything in file. Filing it for long-term storage is time. Storage space is a problem. Bombay is a place where there is shortage of space. So this spiral binding is the easiest thing. It holds the papers intact. It remains forever. You can even, when you want to refer to something, you can open it fully. Unlike some people bind it. When you bind it to take some vouchers is difficult. Here it can be fully open. If you want to take copy, you refer it, show it to ITU. It becomes much easier. Bank accounts. See, since there are a lot of senior people here, there was a tendency and people, I have changed 10 jobs in 50 years. So therefore I am sure whenever you change a job, you have to change the bank account also, because our banking so much. In Worli itself, from one side of Worli to another side of Worli, I have shifted. Same bank but different branch, we had to open another account. Today it is core banking, that's not needed. Therefore people have lot of accounts. Now for the last 5 years I have been ensuring that I have come to reduce and one or at the most two. Minimize unwanted account, close accounts. I was speaking to a senior manager in State Bank of India. He said thousands of crores are lying in unclaimed accounts because account holders ka lapata nahi. When we send intimation, it doesn't reach. Family does not know that what are the bank's account the deceased person has. So which is not a healthy sign. And I will come to how to do with it later, but this is the problem. I maintain a balance Excel sheet. I have all the papers, so whoever wants to see after the session, you are most welcome to see it. I have given a format also here. Like income statement, bank statement also, I have an Excel sheet. Excel sheet, check number, date, payee, what is the purpose for which it is paid, and the amount. And the bank statement is debit, credit, and the closing balance. It's in the same format with a formula. And maintain this Excel sheet. At the end of the month, I do the reconciliation, checks presented, or I shift it, and it matches with the bank statement issued by the bank. And what is the advantage of this? One full year's bank statements. See, for me to explain it's in order. I can speak with files in a much better fashion than explaining it. So for every year bank account, I maintain the account and finance matters of 4 members in the family, and everybody individual has one file for 1 year, and we maintain. It is much easier. And in my Vidya's case, last week also the CA called me and said, I need the bank statement of May 2012. It did not take me 12 minutes to take picture. Because it is 12-13 is filed in one, second month it is arranged chronologically, it's much easier. And the self-generated Excel statement will it will be in the same sequence as the voucher or check sequence, whereas the bank statement will be as and when the debit or credit happens. So if you have to look for anything in a bank statement, it takes time. And they literally kill the names of the payees. Sometimes the way they write the names, you can't make head and tail of it. There's somebody who punches it like this, they don't bother to see the page. Even today I got an advice, the name is spelled wrongly. So maintain an Excel sheet where all details are crystal clear. And if you everything it has to, so these are all simple things and you should make it a habit. These are the limitations of the bank. It does not show the full name. It is not in the same order. It doesn't give the nature of payment, why, what for it is paid. I have somebody to help me off late. So my instruction is, as and when you issue a check, instead of writing it on the counter file, open the Excel sheet and enter it. So when you issue the check itself, you know what is your balance, the debit has happened. There is no question of at any point of time for by mistake also check bouncing or something has happened. You maintain a perpetual balance which is before the moment the check is issued, it is debited. So you know what is the exact balance in your account. This is the bank statement. I have the format here, I have hard copy also. Readable. The bank on date on which the check is the amount is debited or credited, then your check number, date, your payer's name, description, debit, credit and closing balance.
Yeah.
Yes, next. April, May, June. No problem. Go ahead. This is my bank statement. Again, they are all, I am showing this specially because, see, to show you the spiral, but I have, somebody can see here also. It's compact, clear. If you open, everything is crystal clear. It is easy to access, easy to store. It's not that you have a box file, you have space constraint, you keep somewhere, search for it, it's very easy. Like animal lovers, I am a paper lover. If somebody doesn't handle paper, I am not exaggerating, I really feel when people crumble, put it in the pocket. But that's the way the universe is. I am an exception, odd man out person. You give any paper to somebody, they will roll it, they will fold it, keep it, search for it, which need not be done. It has to be, if you want to preserve papers, it should be handled properly. Now thermal paper, it's a very common thing. You get a lot of bills on thermal paper. And it's not difficult. You have to take a photocopy. On the photocopy itself, on the side of the photocopy, you affix the original. So by the time when you are required to produce the original, nothing would be there. It will be a blank piece of paper. But the photocopy on the side will reveal again your transparency, your intention not to conceal will be very clearly exhibited there. And it is for your own requirement, you will need what are the details of that voucher or bill. So thermal paper, we need to take a copy and keep for long-term purposes. Bits of fuel bills, small bills, you can't even punch it properly. What do? People punch it. It's like an uneven file. You have to take some efforts to take such 4 or 5 papers and stick it on a paper. A4 size paper, so the file remains in the same. Most of the papers will be in A4. If the file has more than half of very small 4 inches by 4 inches papers, it will be odd and they will tear off when you flip the papers while going through the file. See, I was stuck. Bills, petrol bills, whenever it's about 2004. If you look at the bill, you will say the bill is 4 minutes old, not 10 years old. And when petrol bill was claimed at that time, make a statement accordingly. They arrange it sequentially, put the cash promo number, date, which petrol pump, put the amount, and month end, put a total. See, I am coming to the same thing. You show transparency. You show sincere effort that I am trying my best to make your job easy, to be as transparent as possible. I have nothing to hide. Then even if there are minor errors or something lacking, the ITO will just ignore it. But box files. I am a big fan of box files. Big fan. It has tremendous advantage. That's why document handling tips. Box files, the advantage is, they are sturdy, they protect the papers first. That's the first advantage. Much better than a cardboard file. You can insert papers in between without spoiling them, whereas on a spring file, it is very cumbersome to take papers out and file it. And you can stack it, taking out will be easier, whereas these files, when you stack it, it is difficult, whereas box files can be kept neat and clean. And that's all good. So several long-lasting, life of a box file is much longer than cardboard file. Similarly, I am coming to protection of papers, lamination. Laminated paper, it is eternal. There was one legal view that laminated papers are not legal. I don't know how far it is. I honestly do not know. But they say you can take a color copy of a document and laminate it, and you cannot differentiate between the original and the laminated. Anybody has that feeling? After I did a lot of lamination, I met one lawyer. He said it's not advisable. So from that point of view, I am not saying you have to take care of the legal aspect. I have done all my papers, all my children's certificates, birth certificate, marriage certificate, their educational certificates, everything is laminated and filed. We will come, you see. So, sleeve. Sleeve also, the sleeve I am coming to that also, but
you should now give us a laminated.
Should we announce?
Sometimes you
Can just announce Yeah, we'll have question and answer session later. So,
sorry, I was the one who initiated. Box files. Can you see the spiral bind? You see, to accommodate the same volume of record in box files, if you do, it will be at least 4 times of this, I can assure you. At least 4 times, if not more. So, spiral binding saves a lot of time, saves a lot of space, and neat, easy to handle, easy to retrieve, easy to carry. You have to go for some paper, one file you carry, serves your purpose. This is again cover, wherever she has appeared on cover, I have laminated the whole magazine and kept it for whatever purpose. Maybe her children or grandchildren after some years with this. So, and if you keep the magazine as it is, you go through it 4 times, paper is gone, tear. After some time it will go vanish also. So, lamination makes the paper long lasting. I am sure there are many seniors who are taking good care of their children's papers. So this is something we should do to keep that. Children don't bother normally. See, this is the condition in which papers are filed. Perforation on a paper is primarily to go through the printer. That's the limited purpose of a perforation, is that the paper goes through the printer. Beyond that, ideally a person issuing a perforated bill is supposed to tear off the perforation and give it to you. It doesn't happen. It comes, you punch the same paper, that punch, the punch hole and the perforation clashes. After 2 handling, it tears off in this. So we have been helping our clients, MFS clients, to redo their file. This is the condition in which come. We take papers out and do haircut. It is necessary. It is long-term point of view. It is, but they don't bother. Nobody bothers. Nobody bothers about it. Then and now, before and after. Can you take out any paper from this? It's all papers. So many papers which are contained in this many files are kept there. Converting this situation into this situation. Is it housekeeping clearance? No. The papers are taken out, studied, segregated and filed and kept. This is another notion. Filing means it's an office boy's job or a tune's job. I don't know if you have it. And the volume of filing in anybody's life. So I am talking about personal files. I am not talking about business or office. It doesn't take time. If you do it on a regular basis, that habit should be there, but mentally you are blocked. Filing means somebody has to do it. I think we have to overcome that. If you do filing yourself, you will remember which paper has gone to which file. Otherwise, you ask the tune, I had kept it here, kept it there, whatever it is. Some important documents, there is no substitute except that you should do yourself. That's my suggestion. Next, discarding unwanted papers. Many people say, I have all papers from the time I came to Bombay, I have all the papers. That's the problem, no? That is the problem, because you have unwanted things much more than what you need. The wanted papers are really limited. So you should periodically discard unwanted papers so that you are searching a file from 5,000 files and papers and 50 papers makes a lot of difference. This is a spiral bound book which contains my complete corporate history. If you spend 5 minutes or maximum 10 minutes, you will have complete idea of what my employment career is. And it is just, I have this here, I will show it to you. 1962 onwards, 62 to 2018, 56 years. Today what happens, again as HR head people used to come, I want a copy of my appointment letter. Why? I have to apply for a credit card. What will happen to the letter I have given you? I have misplaced it. Then I asked them, if you can't take care of your own personal important paper like an appointment letter, how does the company trust you with maintaining the company papers? Then according to me, you are unfit to be in the organization. I really mean it. This shows the lethargy. Your personal papers are far less than company papers. You can't take care of your appointment letter. And first, what I showed you was photocopies, and this is all original. When in 2015, 17, 14, I formally retired from the company. I laminated all of them and kept it. That's also here. Cooperative society. Many people have this. Society files from the beginning. Please do. Some people say it is for domiciliary purpose to establish that I have been taken care of. So what you need to do is 1 or at the most 2 receipts in a year. This is 24 years receipt in a small book like this. 24 years receipts are there. So we have to take some pains in discarding what is not, preserving what is needed, spiral bind it, keep it. 1972 onwards, there is not much of transaction, but what little was there. You asked me which share was bought, when, at what rate, and what was sold. Complete small booklet will reveal. I did it only for a few years at that time, and that they are all there. Today people struggle when it comes to capital gains, etc. When it was bought, there are formulas are available, but still mentally they have no clue as to how the progress, how bonus shares, when it was rights issue. All the history will be revealed in this file. This is an interesting story. In 2004, I used to stay in Chembur at that time. Our neighboring flat came up for sale. So we decided to buy it for a consideration of 24 lakhs. and we wanted a loan of 23 lakhs. It was possible and I got it also. I approached about half a dozen bankers, including my regular banker. I was, in 2014, I was 59. And my daughter Vidya was doing modeling at that time, was about 22 or so. All banks said we can give you a loan for 5 or 7 years, not more than that. And 5 or 7 years EMI I will not be able to handle. Then what I did was HSBC, Standard Chartered, quite a few banks, HDFC. Finally, I made this file. What I have done is, for the last 2-3 years, bills, society bills, electric bills, telephone bills, or whatever regular payments are there, I took out all the payment receipts proof, made out a list, bill date, due date, payment date, and went to them and said, you look at my payment habit. You find one default or one delay by 1 day. And I was granted bill. Within 24 hours they granted me. I met personally and explained and gave a folder like this with complete details. So paperwork does not go unrewarded. I am sure some people can say he is foolish. In my case, it has been absolutely, that was the only way out at that time, and we didn't want to miss it. Being a neighboring flat, we had advantage. So I did this and it paid off. So that is one time when I felt, yes, by passion or madness has been rewarded. And today, after that, today I feel the same way with looking at this kind of audience. And again, thanks to Sujata and Devarshi for me. I don't know how many of you have photocopier at home. See, we buy so many gadgets, we buy mobiles, etc. But it's such a useful thing, especially people who professionals or self-employed people. Somehow there is a feeling photocopier is not missing. But it's an absolutely essential tool. Especially I felt it, sending papers to outside, your confidentiality is lost, if papers can be lost, and that fellow will take copy, looking at somewhere here, he will do it. Half of it will be, I don't like it. If I take a photocopy, it should be as good as the original. That's it. So this is something people should consider. I am sure anybody, it's not a cost of a printer 6, 7 or 10,000 rupees at the most. But again, dealing copier on the way, a photocopier helps. It is also one of the tools that helps preserve your papers, documents intact. Some of the tools which are useful, one is box file always, and sleeves, because referring share certificate, birth certificate, etc. You don't want to punch it for whatever. You can put it in a sleeve and file the sleeve so that papers are not punched, papers are saved. Here again, when you buy a sleeve, there are hard material. People feel buying a hard sleeve is better, but it is wrong. There are softer versions available which is easier to handle, flip it. The hard copy will tear off after some time. Within the box file itself, there are filing clips. I think I have one, I will show it to you after this. Within the file, suppose income tax returns and related papers, you can have one clip file in it. There can be 10 different, and they will be, for one particular year you want, you can pick it up and leave it. File. Alcon tray. Like printer, this is another useful tool I have been using for the last 20 odd years. It's such a simple thing, I don't know. I have asked Alcon themselves, why are you not marketing it aggressively? They are, whatever they produce, they are able to sell, they don't bother. But it's a very convenient, 4 drawer comes, 6 drawer comes, some 8 also come. On day-to-day life, it makes life much easier. So if you do, why am I talking to all these things about documentation? See, these are essential so that your mental block of dealing with paper, it will fade out. Medical file. I have been talking at Rotary clubs for the last couple of years at various Rotary, where there are many senior citizens. So I asked them, how many of you have medical file? Almost everybody says we have. I have a medical file, everything, the prescription medicine, everything is there, reports, X-ray reports. Do you carry it with you? No. Do you segregate? No, nothing. Then what is the use of maintaining a kitchen file? If you go and show it to a doctor in a hospital, he will not have the time to go through it. If a doctor has to see it, it has to be arranged properly with dividers, file dividers, your blood reports, X-ray reports, and then your general prescriptions, then ECG, whatever you have got according to your history. Medical identity card. People, so I have asked doctors, they say last 2 years history is enough. Unless some chronic problems are there for which you can keep earlier document, otherwise normally 2 years document should suffice. Medical record. Identity card. Again, many people have identity card. Identity card at the most will give your address. I think senior citizens particularly should carry a medical identity card which gives, apart from giving their name, close relatives, address, telephone number, etc., it should also give what is the blood group, what is the, any particular ailment is there, what are the medicine they are taking, are they allergic to any particular medicine. These should contain in that identity card, which should be laminated and kept with people so that it doesn't get spoiled. Yeah, this is a copy of the one which I carry always, never. This is with my name, telephone number, and my family's members' name and telephone number. On the reverse is the medicines I am taking. All the medicines and my cardiologist number. I am a heart patient, and being a heart patient, I also carry sorbitrate. Sorbitrate and Disprin. These are two essential for heart patients. Plus my address, office address, residence card is there. Again, paper management. These are some of the things which people should take care. These are already told. How many of you have your family members' mobile number by heart? Don't you think we should have, you should always have, not only you should know, somebody else should know your family member's number easily available. It is very essential. What I do is, again I will show you this. I will show it later. I have a pocket where on the one side I have written my family member's name and number. On the reverse, I have written the drivers. There are all the house. Every member has it. So their numbers also. So you come out of a theater or a meeting or a show and find that your mobile has run out of charge and you don't know how to call your driver. You have to borrow somebody's mobile number one. Then which number you call? Then you know you are called some घर का number होगा तो you will call your resident number and say call the driver. Thank you. I will come back to it. Such a small piece laminated. It will never get spoiled and it is kept so visibly here. Now an incident, in this context I will tell you an incident happened in 2017 when I went to Coimbatore. I was going through the security check. So earlier they used to keep the wallet on the table, but they said you have to put it. My bag had already gone, so I came back and put the person a tray and said, I come back after frisking and see my wallet is missing. I waited for 2-3 minutes, no trace of the wallet. Then I found there is another one lying unclaimed. I didn't want to touch it. I went to the cop and told him, my wallet is missing and there is another one lying there which nobody is taking. He came, he picked up, he looked at it, he came. He didn't. I told him, why don't you announce that somebody has carried a wrong wallet? So the person will come, I will give it. He looked for announcement. He said, we cannot make an announcement. Then he said, look at the inside. If there is a telephone number, I will call him. He looked at the papers. He didn't have any contact numbers. Then I told him, take my complaint that I have lost my wallet in the security check. I won't take a complaint. Give me something in writing that you have got a wallet not claimed by somebody. Give me that, I will not. And I was, the flight was already announced. I was frustrated. I only, my wife's number, I called the bank RM and blocked the credit card. At 11 o'clock in the night, I get a call from Delhi Airport Police saying that, are you so-and-so? Yes. Have you lost your wallet? Yes. A Delhi passenger has carried your wallet. Now, why? Because my wallet, the first number was there. First is my number and then my family member's number. So, such simple things we are not taking care. So, we have to really think what we are doing is, can we do something better to make our lives better? And in the file, there is a history, medical history. I have written in a brief, family member's number. That's the medical file. Email. Paper ka baad, from hard to soft. This email, I don't know, this is another one where I am a little crazy. I am so fond of it that I have everything in my mobile. And I keep juggling at it in the night when I lose my sleep. At 3 o'clock I go to the hall and say, my family many a times say, but you are using mobile like a teenager. So I used to tell them, I am not, forwarding any message or reading any message. I am only making you people's life better by reorganizing my files. They will just laugh it off. Show that folder next. Correct. See my mobile, first these are the details I have. When you give before, you can easily sort them according to, when you make a folder, it will be arranged alphabetically. But if you give a number, numeric precedes alphabet, therefore, so I take 00, I have a list of all files, then Aadhaar card, PAN card, passport, Facebook, LinkedIn, Apple and iCloud, Google and Gmail, Microsoft, Yahoo. These are the service providers who provide various services. Then 100 to 199 is all my files. So I give them number 100 to 199, I have segmented it. 200 to 299, my wife's file. 300 to 399, my elder daughter's file. 400 to 499, my elder daughter's, and segment them within that. I have about 300 folders in my email, 300 folders. Credit card, monthly bills, cell phone, credit card, MTNL. Yes. I have another in that 00 action folders. So I make sure that I see the action folders at least twice a day. So whenever I see a mail and if I have to take an action, I shift it to the for action folder. And I have to see, otherwise the kind of emails you get, wanted, unwanted, rubbish, promotional. So I have a folder, follow-up folder, for action, and then whenever I take an action, I transfer it to the respective folder. Delete unwanted mails. Again, like paper mails also, people don't delete it. The box, the machine becomes slow, there is hanging. Thank you. Time wise. 5. 1 hour over. I thought that I was closing before time. Now, before you interact, I will just show you some of these. This is the file of my daughter, elder daughter Tia, and it has segments: educational school, educational college, postgraduate, extracurricular activities, school, extracurricular activities, college, and things like that. This is kept, I have laminated all and kept, and in this as mementos, her first check copy, salary copy, I have laminated and kept. Better still, here is a table I had made and given to her when she started going to college from Chembur to Matunga, Podar College. So from Chembur to Kurla, 11:09, 11:22, 11:42, 11:54, which are the train timings and which are Kurla bound. I don't want her to take VT bound train, it will be crowded. So Kurla highlighted, and similarly Kurla to Dadar. And on the reverse, Dadar to Kurla and Kurla to Chembur. It's very crazy. But today when she looks at it, she said, don't lose it, keep it carefully, she says. I had given like this to her, keep it always with you so that you don't have to unfold. It is, yeah, she carried. This is my 55 years of career, all important communications obtained so far in 2 volumes. Yes, I said if you go through, I have put insertions, yellow sheet to say what is the change. If 10 minutes somebody sent, you will get a complete idea of what the man is. And this is my educational qualifications certificate, starting with SSC book, 1960. It's almost 60-year-old stuff. Mark sheet, graduation, post-graduation, everything. We had an alumni meet last year after 54 years. So this is the photograph of that, then and now, the current and the old. Personal papers, generally what you should, I recommend, apart from, though the focus is on income tax, personal papers, identity documents, academics, employment or profession, bank accounts, insurance, investments, jewelry, property, liability, utility, domestic health file, and miscellaneous. In this context, I will just briefly tell you what at MFA I take care of the documentation of our clients is. We get papers, sort them according to this, and capture information. If you are given a property file or a legal document, to get any information it's quite difficult. So relevant information is captured. No problem. So relevant information is captured and keyed, and a statement is made. If it is a property, who is the seller, who is the buyer, what are the transaction details, deal details, and where it is registered, what is the registration number, which is the office it is registered, etc. And what are the linked documents, who was the previous owner. Similarly, an insurance copy. Company details, insurance company details, policy details, premium details, they are all segmented and captured. So, and we give one file like this, and you have complete information of the family members. Once I was talking to somebody, he said, I have all the information, I can go and get you, 2005 ka passbook. No, you will get it. This system will enable you. You can give direction, and then one file you keep in one central place at home. Whole idea is the entire family should know everything. A file like this help you access to all family members of all matters of the head of family.